And we are live. Hey.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon in Europe, good evening in Australia, and early morning for those of you in the US. So we have come together, Viv Adcock, who I've known for years, my conscious friend, constantly moving to consciousness, and Trial Damas, my husband. And
Hello, everyone.
it's funny, we're coming together to have a conversation about a class that Gary Douglas is doing August 29th to 31st called Platforms. And the platform information, after spending 5 days in certified facilitators where this information came out and 3 days in Joy Business Facilitators, I'm going to say that I'm still unraveling the places that I am choosing to build my life on a platform that doesn't work. And Troy, do you want to say we were talking about platforms before we came on, and you said something that I consider brilliant. Do you want to say, because it gave, so we have these pillars and then we put platforms on top of them. Go for it, Troy.
Yeah. Should I mention about the pillars as well? Do you get, or that would be?
I'll just give the information the way you gave it.
Okay, so like we have these pillars, which I will be just mentioning about their name, not going into much details, and that's all the class is about. So we have the state of havoc, we have chaos, we have instant actualization of magic, we have infinite possibilities, the fifth element, and generosity of being. And my understanding of this platform is like we have all of these pillars that we can actually use to create what we would like to actualize in our life. And what we're doing, instead of allowing ourselves to access and use these pillars in our full capacity, we take a certain percentage of it, and then we put this platform on this, and then we act like that's our whole life. And for me, like what that would show up is like I would knew there would be something possible for me to actualize or create, and then there will be this sense of like I don't have access to that.
Yeah.
And I would go like what is this, like what is this, what is this? And like when they bring up this platform information, I just realized it would actually, like I would go into the edge of my platform and I would go, okay, like this is like what I can create, and to go beyond that and choose beyond that, I would actually require to get out of my platform and choose something that's totally different. And I get like that's where like this information was like so relevant for me, because there was like all of these places like where I defined who I am, what I am, like what I can choose, what I can choose. And actually like, and I would act like that's the sum total of me, but it was actually not. There was just like so much more of me, but I decided that was all of me that was limiting me. So I'm very excited about this class, because it's just like so much to explore and so much to discover about what I can choose and truly what else is possible that I have never considered before.
Yeah, and just to echo that a little bit, it's like, you know, a lot of people, we have this conflict between, we know that there's absolute magic and the ability to create things instantaneously, and we've got possibilities off the charts, and yet there seems to be this gap, or there's this thing that's stopping us from actually fully embracing and living and celebrating that part of living. So, you know, that whole comfort zone thing of, well, I want to stay in my comfort zone, but I want to have this incredibly magical, miraculous, beyond this reality life and living. And yet it's like, well, how does that actually work? And if you've created part of your platform, as you were saying, Troy, as needing to be safe or predictable or having something that's a routine, then, but that part of you still desiring and getting grumpy with your life or dissatisfied, it's because somewhere inside you, you know, there's something far greater available. So that's my bit on it. Right.
I love, no, it's so funny, as you were just before you start to speak and we're so connected, I was looking at the conflict that I have between me and between the me that I think I am and becoming infinite, which is the instant actualization of magic. And so this is where we have decided who we are and what we are from definition. And I know in life still I can look for the safe harbor or the safe point of view, and I can go seeking that safe point of view. It doesn't ever give me the enthusiasm. I'm going to say, like, it doesn't ever put me in motion towards that infinite possibility that I know I'm capable of. So that's the part that I'm going to say, I really have a sense that this is going to even give me more access to choosing beyond the platform. And I'm starting to recognize, I would say my fifth element is Jesus Christ, like Irish Catholic, trying to save everyone, trying to make everyone happy. And when I'm on that platform, life is like heavy and no fun. And so it's really, you said something before we came on, it's choosing the platform where you create to win in your life. And I just, that for me is the impact of our point of view is so severe on our reality. And it's fine to say that cognitively, like it's okay to say that verbally. Well, when the energetics of the point of view shows up and the recognition of the platform, that's the part that's setting me free, that this is not light, it's not who I be. And still I know I require more awareness so that I can actually reach these capacities for becoming infinite, reaching. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be 3 power-packed days with creating. I heard somebody who wasn't speaking English, and she said this is like a trampoline, and what she was talking about was a platform. And I went, that's actually got more of the energy of what we can be when we really have access to all of this stuff that Troy, you were talking about, Rach, you've been talking about. So yeah, if you're looking for a trampoline into the magic that you know you be and that you know is possible, you might want to consider attending Gary's class. It's going to be live at the Lazy Double D Ranch in Texas, and also online. And we're going to be doing a few more of these lives over the next few weeks to give you some more windows in and some more magic capacities and possibilities. Anything else, ladies and gentlemen?
I would say the whole trip for me is about deeply allowing myself to be cared for and learning to receive even more. And that's what it's allowed me to access, is it's allowing myself to have the support where everything that I require to thrive, that I can allow myself to have that and to be taken care of by all those energies.
Yes, the universe really does have our back. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And for me, it still amazed me, like when I change my point of view, like how everything around me changes. So it's phenomenal. And I'm very excited.
Beautiful.
And if things aren't showing up quicker, faster yesterday for you guys, maybe you want to look at your platform, because what if that was our true reality?
Yes. I adore that. Yeah.
It actually contributed to me. I was like, oh, actually, yes. So thank you.
Thank you. Everyone.
Thanks, everybody.
To you. Bye for now.
Bye.